So what we are looking at is the success criteria for the verbal part of your pitch. So this is how do you do the speaking and listening part of it successfully. Now you already know these things because you've done a whole PowerPoint on these communication skills. But just to remind you, I've put them up on the board in a quick checklist. So your speech when you're talking needs to be well prepared and well rehearsed. You need to have a nice clear voice. Your facial expressions need to be interesting and engage the person that you're pitching your idea to. You also need to use gestures, so hand movements perhaps, good body language. You need to use appropriate language in terms of what you are actually saying, in terms of your vocabulary. It doesn't need to be too formal for the purpose of this particular pitch, but it also cannot be slang and it needs to all make sense. All right, and you do need to get some of that media terminology in there as well if you can. You need to make sure that you explain your idea clearly. You need to use persuasive techniques, which you've already planned for, when you are doing the bit where you're selling your idea. And also you need to make sure that your idea links to the target audience that you are focusing on for this particular brief, okay? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you an example of, imagine I am doing this pitch now, and I want you, in your books, to write down some targets using this success criteria of things that I could improve. All right, so imagine I've just come on, I'm one of you, and I'm going to sell you my idea for my YouTube video. All right? So, right, yeah, so basically, yeah, this company want to do this video, right, on YouTube, and, oh, hang on, I can't read my own writing there. What does that say? Oh, well, you know, I think basically, my idea is basically, yeah, going to be about books for teenage boys, and because it's about teenagers, and I think it's going to be really good, yeah, because it's going to like be really eye-catching, and so choose us. Right. What was there anything good about that? Anything at all? Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad, was it? Anything at all that was good about that? Did I do any of the things on the list? Which one did I do? Right, don't call out, Oscar, what were you going to say?
You said what the thing was about.
Good, I did explain what it was about, but was it clear?
No.
Not really. I did refer to the target audience, but not in enough detail. What hadn't I done that I needed to do? Rehearsed, prepared. Okay, good. Right, now I'm going to do a little bit of it. I'm not going to go through a whole thing. Yours is going to be much better than this, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not that prepared. But what I want you to tell me now is what is more positive and what will push my grade up this time. Okay, so this time, now I'm going to start. All right? So N19 Media have asked us to create a YouTube video for their new channel aimed at 14 to 19-year-olds. My idea is to target mainly teenage boys because teenage boys don't read enough. So I am going to ask different boys from different backgrounds to read out different extracts from books in my video. This is going to be alongside a really upbeat hip-hop soundtrack that will relate to my target audience, and the fact that I'm using real teenage boys will make the audience feel like they are relatable characters. This will help to target the audience and blah, blah, blah. Right, what was better that time? What did I do well? Carol? Body language. Right, instead of slouching like this, instead of, you know, fiddling with my bit of paper, I'm actually standing up nice and straight, confidently, open body language, using gestures. Okay, that's one thing. What else did I do well? Jessica? Facial expressions. And remember, you need to keep this friendly. if you're going to be trying to sell your idea to somebody, you need to not be looking like you don't want to be there. You need to look happy, you need to look friendly. So that's another target that you've got when you're doing this. What else was better that time? Dylan? No, sorry. Kyle. What did I do better that second time? Look at the success criteria. Good, yes, I didn't keep stuttering. I didn't start off my pitch by saying so basically, and by the way, that is banned, okay? And I didn't keep stuttering because I was better prepared. I didn't need to keep reading all the words from the pitch. I just got a few bullet points. I know what I want to say, and I've practiced it enough times that I feel confident enough to say it without, like you said, stuttering. But if you do get a bit stuck, that's normal. And all you need to do, you don't need to rush. If you do get a bit lost, take a breather, take your time. Don't start giggling or losing the plot. Just go back to it and find out where you're up to and then carry on. Okay? So, this is what I would like you to be aiming for. Okay? I want yours to be even better than the one that I just did. So today, you're going to be writing what you're going to say, practicing and rehearsing it, and then after today, you can go off and actually film your pitches, and hopefully, we'll have a whole class load of merit and distinction level work. Okay?